Oke, saya coba untuk memainkan lobster di sore hari ini. Kita klik start dulu.
Are you ready for the challenge?
Oke, saya bersedia menerima tantangan. Halo guys.
This simulation uses voiceovers. If you don't have audio, click the speaker symbol on the top right of your lap pad to switch the play mode. If you disable the sound effects, the lap pad will slide up whenever there are instructions to read.
Okay.
You can select what type of audio.
Saya menunggu. Maafkan. Dilola. Baiklah, saya tetap menunggu.
Using the lap pad is an important way to get the most out of this simulation.
Okay. Using the lap pad is an important way to get the best simulation. Yes. Aduh, kenapa resume lagi?
Is this the first time you've played a lobster simulation?
Yes. Please walk
This
me
is your
through
lab
the
pad. Use the lab pad at any time to access relevant theory about the lab, or additional instructions on what to do next. Well done. You can interact with highlighted objects. Arrows help you in finding their location. Now click on the corner of your lab pad to raise it.
Oke, saya akan pakai baju lab. Hey you, baju lab yang tergantung, come on. Oke, saya sangat sabar. Oke. Lab. Iya. Ini kenapa lagi? Dan corner, oke, saya menunggu dengan sabar. Ya ampun, dia keluar lagi. To corner.
The lab pad will guide you through the virtual lab and store all the information you collect while playing. Click continue. You can access all relevant information in the 4 tabs above. Use your mouse wheel or drag the gray bar on the right side of the lab pad to scroll down. Scroll down now and click on the option on the bottom of the page. You can rotate the camera by clicking and dragging your mouse. If you ever get stuck somewhere, you can click me for help. During the simulation, well done, that's the correct answer. When you answer a quiz question, the lab pad can also show you images relevant for the simulation. After being shown, they will be unlocked and available in the media tab. Click the view, you can track your progress in the mission tab. Good job. Now you know how to use the
Kenapa dia tidak
First, find a
muncul?
lab coat. Now pick up the safety
Oke,
goggles and you are ready to
akhirnya
go.
safety. Oke, bye bye. Sekarang saya mau masuk. Mau pick up to safety.
Click on the door to enter the laboratory.
Oke, baiklah. Open the door. Tok tok tok. Wait to open. Akhirnya masuk juga.
This lab was used by first-year chemistry students, and they obviously didn't leave it in the safest condition. Have a look around and identify the different hazards.
Oke.
Find 5 safety hazards and click on them.
Pertamanya saya lihat keran apa namanya? Handcart. Yes, into the door. Saya
Well
minggirkan
spotted. Every
dulu
lab has 2 emergency exits, which ensure that no. Click on
mejanya.
the handcart to move it.
Ya, meja ini saya singkirkan dulu atau saya tempatkan dulu dia di samping pintu.
Well
Geser.
done. The emergency exits have to always be clear.
Oke, terima kasih juga.
1 hazard down. 4 more to go. Identify the hazards by clicking on them.
One hazard down, 4 more to go. Ini hazard baik. Oke. Safety station. Oke, kita mencoba. Halo. Oke. Klik 4. Ini kok di plafon. Sebentar, saya klik dulu ya. 1, 2. Itu kotak P3K. Ya. 4.
Click on the lab pad for more information.
Click on different object opposed safety hazard. Oh, yang berbeda. Objek yang berbeda. Ini 3K. Sudahlah. Ada gerangan. Saya harus kemana lagi? Oh, ternyata di sini.
The fume hood constantly draws air through a filter to ensure that you don't get in contact with dangerous chemicals.
Oh, itu
The
dia.
airflow only works effectively if the glass sash is pulled down. Let's close this fume hood.
Saya tutup lemarinya dulu ya.
What a relief. Now the air is safe to breathe. There are 3 more hazards. Can you find them?
Banyak yang kotor.
A sink full of dirty glassware isn't a nice surprise. Make sure you always clean, dry, and put away the equipment after every experiment. Let's remove the glassware.
Oke, saya akan membersihkan gelas-gelasnya
Beautiful.
dulu,
Clean and tidy.
layernya. Oke.
There are 2 more hazards. Can you find them?
Mana? Oh iya, ada satu lagi.
That's it. This bench looks very messy. It is important to keep the lab bench tidy. Any clutter should be cleared away before starting a new experiment, and there should be no hazardous chemicals left on a workbench. There is one more hat for sure. Chemicals need to be stored in designated cupboards and not just placed on the floor. This is especially important for reactive chemicals. Flammable liquids need to be stored in fireproof cabinets. Time to take care of the hazardous chemicals on boxes. Click on them to have a closer look.
Oke. Saya akan mengklik untuk mendekatkan dan melihat dari dekat. Apakah gerangan?
Click on the bottle containing flammable liquid. Check the media tab for help.
Ini.
No, this is not the flammable liquid.
Apa dia bilang apa?
Click on the media tab of your lab pad to learn the different hazard symbols.
Yang udah terbakar. Hey, click on the media tab. Oh sorry, oh simbolnya, ya ampun.
Well done. The red diamonds on the bottles are called hazard symbols. Each of them depicts a different hazard. Have a look at the following overview of the different hazard symbols.
Jadi ada flammable, ada korosif gas, korosif, oxidizing. Exploits, korosif, oksidasi. Toxic. Okay, continue.
Which symbol depicts an oxidizing reagent?
Oksidasi. D.
Precisely. Oxidizing reagents are very
Thank
dangerous
you.
because they can accelerate chemical reactions, such
Okay.
as fire. What does the
Okay.
following symbol mean?
Ini B.
You got it. There are many
Yes.
kinds of health hazards. Substance.
Good job,
Here is an
Machan.
image of the hazard symbol on the box. What does it mean?
Yang ini A.
Well done.
Yes.
These chemicals definitely don't belong here.
Okay.
Imagine. Before you touch anything else, you better put on some gloves. Click on the glove box to put some on.
Gimana? Pergi kemana? Oke, rapikan tempat tisu.
Click on the bottles to remove them. Let's get rid of this safety hazard.
Click on the bottles to remove them. Oke, berarti mau kasih bersih. Klik bersih, pindahkan. Next, apalagi yang harus saya kerjakan, guys?
Click on the cluttered workbench to tidy it up.
Pergi ke sini. Ini lemari apa? Meja apa, jadi apa?
Oh dear, this workbench is a real mess. Hopefully, you will never see something like this in a real lab. Let's take care of the problems one by one. Start
Okay.
with turning off the Bunsen burner.
Saya akan
It is very
menyelesaikan
dangerous to keep
semuanya.
an open flame unattended. Turn off the Bunsen burner flame.
Oke, bunuh bunsen. Sudah.
Great. Now click on an object that you should never bring into the lab.
Kemudian now click on the object that you should never bring into the lab. Yang tidak pernah ada di lab. Apa ya? Sebentar. Nih, Coca-Cola. Bottle of cola.
Well spotted.
Food and drink are strictly prohibited in the lab.
Terima kasih.
Imagine if somebody grabbed the wrong bottle by
Apalagi?
mistake and took a sip of the toxic substance. There's another object that doesn't belong here. Find it.
There's an object that doesn't belong here. Find it. Ini?
Exactly. Personal equipment is not supposed to be
Makasih.
placed on workbench surfaces. Could you imagine what would happen if this backpack caught fire?
Apa?
There is a living organism on this bench.
Oh, ini.
Can you find it?
Battery disk. Kenapa ada di sini?
Oh, have a look at this. There is a bacteria colony growing on this
Ya,
acre
Pak.
plate. This might be some dangerous pathogen.
Ya,
We need to use a
berbahaya
special
dia.
bin for biological waste. Discard the petri dish with the unknown bacterial sample in the biohazard waste bin.
Oh, ini sudah didestruksi. Kalau di lab mikro dia harus dikiling dulu, guys. Apa lagi? Discard the batteries. Oke, saya sudah
There is still a
melakukan.
protocol from a previous experiment on the table.
Oke,
Clean
kita
up the
coba.
lab protocol.
Apa yang saya harus lakukan? There's still a protocol for every saya pindahkan ini dulu. Ini bisa nggak dipindahkan ini gelasnya dulu, nanti ini kertasnya pasti angkat jatuh, lalu siapa yang tanggung jawab ini? Kok tidak bisa diangkat ini gelasnya?
Click on the lab pad for more information.
There is a protocol from every. Jatuh. Tanggung jawab.
You just spilled a hazardous chemical. Have a look at the
Saya
hazard
tidak bisa
symbol on the
mengangkatmu,
beaker.
maafkan. Jadi kamu
What does the
jatuh
hazard
sendiri.
symbol on the beaker mean?
What doesn't Beckerman? Mana itu Beckerman-nya? Ya ampun, tidak sempat dilihat. Ya ampun. Tadi simbolnya apa? Oh my god. Simbolnya apa? Tidak sempat lihat.
No, you got that. The symbol depicts corrosive chemicals. We are dealing with
Wrong.
either an acid or a base. You can use a
Iya,
pH
soalnya tidak
indicator to
sempat
figure
dilihat
out what it
tadi.
is.
Apa ya? Korosif.
Brilliant. This is a corrosive chemical. We are dealing
Thanks,
with either an
Lord.
acid or a base. You can use a pH indicator to figure out what it is. You only need a tiny drop of the indicator.
Oh
You can use
iya,
a micropipette
ini.
for this. Pick up the pipette from its holder.
Apa tuh? You only need. Oh, pakai apa? Pakai tisu. Pakai ini. Mikropipet.
Now pick up a
Mikropipet.
pipette tip from the box.
Seramnya di lab cuma tangan saja. Oke, kita ambil tipnya, kemudian ambil botolnya.
Now add a drop to the spill to identify if it's an acid or a base.
Kemudian di pipet.
Fantastic. When you added the indicator liquid to the spill, the drop turned red. This means the spilled chemical must be a strong
Click
acid.
on the
We need to neutralize it before cleaning it up. Strong acids react with your skin, can cause burns. That's why it's very important to protect your hands with gloves. First, discard the tip in the trash bin and put them up. Spills of strong acids or bases have to be neutralized
Apa yang
before you
harus
can
saya
dispose
lakukan
of them.
lagi, guys?
Sodium bicarbonate is the chemical
Saya
term for
tidak
baking soda.
biasa dengan
It
larutan
neutralizes the
kimia.
acid, and the remains can be scooped into a plastic bin and discarded. Let's
Nah,
neutralize
ini
this
lagi,
acid
kalau
spill.
dia jatuh,
Pick up the baking soda.
ganti lagi. Oh, pakai baking soda.
Put baking soda on the spilled solution.
Oh, mau ditaruh guys di sini.
Well done. Now
Oke,
put the neutralizer
puji
back on the shelf.
Tuhan. Terus selesai. Now put the nebulizer back on the shelf. Oke. ditaruh baking soda banyak-banyak. Apa lagi harus ku lakukan? Ini apa sih? Tisu. Dah. Guys, apa lagi guys? Tisu.
Now it is safe to use
Kenapa
the
tangan nyangkut di
to
situ?
clean up the spill.
Kertas apa tisu? Apa tuh? No, it's safe to use paper to clean. Oh, kertas tisu mungkin untuk membersihkan. Oke, tempahannya.
The neutralized acid can be disposed of in the solid chemical waste.
Oke, terima
Usually, the
kasih.
chemical waste is stored in a fume hood. During the cleanup, your gloves got contaminated. You need to dispose of them to avoid spreading chemicals over everything you touch. Click on the trash bin to discard your
Oh, buang
contaminated gloves.
tisunya, tempat sampah, kok tempat sampahnya di
Why
atas
didn't you
meja.
just clean the spill with water?
Why didn't you just clean the spill with water?
No, this is incorrect. Please try again. Super. If you drop water into a strong
Thank
acid,
you.
they react and produce a lot of heat. The reaction can potentially lead to splashes of acid. A drop of such a corrosive chemical in your eye could cause serious damage and lead to blindness. That's why it's essential to wear safety goggles all the time.
Oke, saya
Now,
lanjutkan ya.
just because this is a virtual lab,
Apalagi?
let's do something crazy and simulate a situation in which you don't wear any safety goggles. Don't try this at home. Put the goggles on the bench.
Put the glasses on the bench. Oke.
Pour the beaker containing the unknown acid solution into the bottle with the unknown toxic liquid. Like I said, don't ever try this at home.
Kenapa kacamatanya dilepas? Jangan-jangan ini jebakan Batman. Tadi disuruh angkat kertas, tumpah. Apa sih? Ini apa sih yang berdiri ini? Aduh.
Click
Kenapa
on the
ada
lab pad
orang
for more
yang
information.
pour the beaker containing the unknown. Click on situation for Oke, terus apa yang saya harus lakukan? Kenapa sudah tidak ada tanda? Pour the beaker container, ini beaker. Terus susun the botol. Jadi ini pindahkan ke sini.
This seems to have triggered an interesting reaction. It seems potentially dangerous. What should you do now?
Terus
Put the lid on the... It's still bubbling. Take a closer look by picking the bottle up.
oke, terus saya bikin apa lagi? It's still bubbling. Sudah ditutup, Bu. Take a closer look by pick at the bottle. Lihat lebih dekat. Tik mengambil. Saya ambil maksudnya. Saya ambil yang mana? Yang ini, yang botol, yakin?
Click on the lab pad for more information.
Darah Yesus.
Oh no, you've got acid in
Kenapa
your
begini?
eyes.
Astaga. Ya Tuhan Yesus. Ini kenapa? Ini tadi
Quickly
kan
go to
sudah
the
pakai
red safety
kacamata.
station next to the
Oh,
emergency
ini
exit.
mandi.
Push the toggle at the safety station to rinse your eyes with water.
Ya ampun, Tuhan jauhkan.
After washing the acid out of your eyes, you should immediately consult a doctor. Your eyes are very fragile and it is very important to protect them with safety goggles at all times.
Terus
Why is it dangerous to wear contact lenses in the lab?
why is it danger wear contact lens? Iya karena itu apa namanya? Plastik.
No, this is incorrect. Please try again.
Iya, glasses.
No, this is incorrect. Please try.
Aduh, bingung. Baru habis kena jepritan. Apa? Ini
Precisely. The chemical splash might get in between the lenses and the eyeball and stay there even when you start washing your eyes. If you wear contact lenses, follow the safety instructions of your lab. In some labs it's forbidden to wear contact lenses, in others you must follow additional safety precautions. So let me ask you once again, what do you have to do if there is an unexpected violent chemical reaction in a bottle? Bingo. You've learned your lesson. If something is steaming or bubbling, you should never seal it. If the reaction continues, the pressure will increase until it explodes. Luckily you made this mistake in the virtual lab, and I'm sure you won't do it in the real lab.
Ini sudah berapa? Click on the
Now, can you find the fire blanket? What should you not do if a person's clothes suddenly catch fire?
what such the person could stand the fire. Ya, tidak.
That's incorrect. This is a great way of stopping the fire quickly. Try to find the answer that is not a good idea.
Oh, ini
You got it. The most effective way to extinguish burning clothes is by rolling on the floor. Water is also a good choice if it's in close proximity. If you see a burning person running down a corridor to reach a safety shower, stop them and try to smother the fire. Never use a fire blanket on a standing person. The blanket may create a chimney effect that... What would you use if there was an open fire in the lab?
What would you use in the open fire?
Precisely. There are usually two different types of fire extinguishers. Carbon dioxide-based extinguishers and foam-based extinguishers. Never use a carbon dioxide-based extinguisher on a person. Do you know the reason why?
CO2 korosi toxic. Ya, B.
No, this is incorrect. Please try it.
Apa ya? Freezing cold.
No, this is incorrect. Please.
Hancur. Toxic.
No, This is incorrect. Brilliant. The carbon dioxide is compressed inside the extinguisher and becomes freezing cold when it's released. Exposure to the skin might cause serious frostbite. Great job. You're a safety expert now. Your friend, Lucy, just entered the lab. She has never worked in a lab before. Teach her what you have learned today.
Dari mana saja kamu? Tidak pakai baju lab. Kenapa
What
mukanya begini?
safety protocols is Lucy violating?
Kayak
You can
baru
always
habis
look for
putus
the lab pad and
sama
have a look at her
pacarnya.
again.
Iya, rambutnya memang panjang, mesti diikat. Kok penampilannya kayak begini nih cewek? Sendel. You can always
That's right. Have a look at her again and identify what's wrong.
Dia tidak punya baju lab dan lain-lainnya. Kalau sampai di lab saya suruh keluar dia.
Click on different parts of Lucy's clothing to identify her mishaps.
Click on different part of Lucy clothing.
That's it. It is compulsory to wear long pants in the lab to protect your skin from spills.
Ini sandalnya.
Exactly. Toes should be covered to protect from
Sandalnya
falling
kayak mau
objects
pergi
as
ke
well as
pasar.
chemical spills.
Apa lagi? Ini kenapa mukanya begini?
Good job. You have already learned why it's important to properly protect your eyes.
Di
Normal
lab harus
glasses
tetap
don't suffice.
cantik,
Never
Lucy.
forget to wear
Aduh,
safety
Lucy.
goggles.
Continuous. Apa lagi? Ya, rambutnya terlalu
Well
panjang.
spotted. When you are working in the lab, long hair should be tied back. Imagine if her hair catches
Iya.
fire on a Bunsen burner
Rambutmu
flame.
terlalu panjang, Lucy. Nanti kebakar sama bunsen, Lucy. Lucy. Apa lagi Lucy ini pakai ini kalung? Saya saja tidak pakai kalung, Lucy. Kalungnya pendek-pendek saja, Lucy. Jangan begini,
Well
Lucy.
spotted. Large jewelry can get in the way, fall into chemicals, or cause a hazard and has no place in
Lucy,
the lab.
Lucy. Dari tadi saya kebakaran, terciprat di lab, Lucy. Kau di mana,
She looks
Lucy?
pretty unprofessional without a lab coat.
Kayak apa
Right.
nih?
Not only do lab coats make you
She
look
looks
like a
pretty
pro,
unprofessional.
but they also protect your clothes and skin from any minor spills.
Udah ada, Lucy. 92% Lucy. Ini apa sih? Click on the image.
These loose sleeves are very impractical. You don't want your sleeves soaked in chemicals.
Iya, terlalu panjang, Lucy. Nanti kena tumpahan media, Lucy. Oh, Lucy.
Well done. You have proven that you know how to work in
Apa
a
ini
lab.
lagi, Lucy? Well
What
done.
do you have to do before leaving the lab to make sure you don't carry traces of chemicals outside?
Bunuh semuanya, membersihkan. Coba tanya dulu.
No, this is incorrect. Please try again. No, this is incorrect. Please try again.
Apa, Lucy?
No, this is incorrect.
Hey, you.
Exactly. If there are traces of chemicals in your hands,
Oh
you
iya,
might,
betul.
for example,
Melepaskan
transfer them to
semua.
something that you eat later
Tidak
in the day.
mungkin saya pergi ke mall pakai baju lab, Lucy, dikira saya kuntilanak Lucy. Pakai baju putih-putih. Apalagi Lucy.
Let me ask you one last question. Do you feel like you gained relevant knowledge during this simulation?
Coba apa pertanyaannya? Let me ask you one last question. Do you feel like you get relevant knowledge during the simulation? Aduh, completely agree.
Thank you for your feedback.
Abis 99%. Akhirnya
Your
Lucy
score has been saved together with your 100% progress.
88.
Congratulations. You have
Ya,
completed
puji
the
Tuhan.
simulation. We hope you enjoyed it and you feel wiser now.
Walaupun tadi kasih tumpah media, kena mata, dapat 88. Aduh, terima kasih. Terus apa lagi? Congratulations. Oke. Oh, sudah. Ini selesai. Terima kasih Lucy. Lucy. Kok Lucy masih berdiri di sini, Lucy? Lucy. Oke. Terima kasih. Oke, terima kasih Bapak Ibu Panitia, Bu Heli, Bu Lulu, Pak Pras, Pak Dul, Prof. Maafkan saya cuma dapat 88. Selamat sore, dadah.